my elbow.
Stop.
Hello, welcome to the AMC D&D stream hosted by me, Tom Hudson, with my wonderful players, Bethany, Kyle, Lena, Sky, and Stefan.
Hello.
Like, I don't know if there was any good way to order our introductions after that point.
Yeah,
Great start.
off to a great start. Picking up how we left off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm going to be picking up DMing duties after the wonderful couple of arcs from Stefan. Thank you for the previous campaign.
You're very welcome.
We're going to be in a completely homebrew place called Tameara, is the name of the world that we're going to be running adventures through. Unsure how long it is going to be, but yeah.
Long enough that we're going to have some quality entertainment.
Hopefully. Yeah. So the story starts as most D&D stories start. Everyone is in a tavern. A few of you have been wandering through and just happen to be in this area, and a couple of you, well, most of you, have received letters saying that a professor would like to hire you for an excursion into the desert and to meet in this tavern in Vumala on this date.
Humala.
Vumala.
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 Okay.
From what I can remember from the preamble that we did, Stefan and Lena's characters are travelling together.
Mm-hmm.
Bethany is playing the wonderful Celeste again
Yeah.
and has received the letter. And Sky, I don't know if we actually mentioned it, but you would have received a letter as well.
Yeah, I think I would have received a letter.
Yeah. So, as you've come into the tavern and said that this professor, Professor Molgart, had sent you letters, the bartender motioned you over to a table. More people arrive, get brought over to the table, and then I'd say the last person to arrive would probably be Celeste. So there are four of you sitting down at the table waiting for this professor to arrive. If you'd like to make introductions so people can learn what your characters are and introduce each other in the campaign. Don't all jump at once.
Yeah, who wants
Maybe you should indicate at someone and then they can go first.
Yeah. We'll start off with Sky.
Okay.
Introduce the character.
So, my character is a high elf called Meriel Liatris. She is a high elf from the area of Striffland as a part of an adventurers guild. As a child, her parents tried to push her more towards scholarly subjects, so wizardry, artificery, that kind of thing, as portrayed by her class. However, she just prefers adventures and archery. She had a childhood rivalry with one of the other characters, which will be introduced later. But she's since outgrown it, and it was just a childhood thing. She can act a bit childish at times, but otherwise, she knows when to step down and mature, or just not turn things into a game, or try and flaunt performance. So yeah, that's Meriel.
Very nice. Then we'll hop on over to Bethany.
Hello, I'm Princess. She's 10, she's tiny, she's cute, and she's a little angel. She's got very shiny hair, she's got very shiny eyes, she's very shiny.
She's incredibly
wanna go
adorable up until she isn't.
Yes,
She is a human match.
She's everything and more. She is a cleric, and she is from another world, and she has OCD. She's afraid of ropes. What else? She's wearing a giant pink dress. What was that?
Nothing, I was just about to comment on that. Is this going to be the rest of the session now? Just you listing all those celebrities.
2 hours later, she's also like this. She's incredible. You'll love her.
Very nice.
This is a threat.
You have to like her. If you don't, you've no soul.
Then we'll head on over to Lena.
I'm playing an elf as well. She is a regular old elf. She's 415 years old, and she was part, or still is part, of the ancient, a group that's called the Ancient Ones, who's searching for power of the old world. And she was going on an adventure by herself, trying to reclaim one of those artifacts, and then kind of got lost in the woods. And then spent about 40 years in a forest, serving the nature there. And because it was a very potent place, she kind of got powers from this lovely place. And she would have stayed there for probably a little longer if it wasn't for her, well, I wouldn't say dear friend, but a little fire phoenix called Cora, who just showed up. Doesn't know anything. So she was like, okay, I suppose I'm indebted to her now. So they're traveling together. She also looks like an old elf. She's got pointy ears, pale skin, 6 foot. She's got blonde hair, but her eyes are very milky. From all the potent magic, but else she's got loads of greenery just growing out of her boots and out of her gloves and stuff. So I think that's all.
Wait, Lena, what's her name?
She's called Ophelia. And then she has last names, but they're elven names, so I'm not gonna even bother pronouncing them.
I don't blame
I just
you.
slapped on my keyboard and that's it.
But go on, try.
Well, she's called Ophelia Sithis Yaretha. There you go.
Excellent.
And she is also the old childhood rival of Meriel.
Yeah, but she doesn't really know that. It's more of a okay.
It was a childhood thing, wasn't it?
That sounds
It was a
more like
one-sided childhood thing.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I think one of the things that's around the other one's who are you again?
Edelgarden.
She's like,
von Eyre.
I know who this person is, but I never I never actively rivaled her.
It's
Yeah,
you're my
one-sided
rival.
rivalry.
Who are you?
She's like
Yeah.
a childhood friend, but oh, we were competing?
I don't recall. Yeah.
Nice. And for this little bit of introduction, last but not least, is the fiery phoenix bird herself, Kura. Stefan?
Yeah, so I'm playing Kura, or Kura, or whatever, however you want to pronounce it. She's an Aarakocra, I think bird person, big wings, sort of looking like a phoenix. She doesn't have any memory before waking up in a burnt patch of forest. with Ophelia, and she was like, person, friend, and just immediately formed an attachment.
Oh.
And now they travel together. She's very. She can be brash, but she loves her friends and has a very strong sense of honor and propriety. And she's a druid sorcerer.
Cool.
Oof.
What colour is she?
Color? She mostly red, but it
Oh.
fades. The feathers fade into like oranges and yellows and greens. Her beak is like black, and it fades into
Like grass on
blue.
fire.
Like grass on fire. Yeah.
Grass on fire.
Almost as if it's some kind of theme.
Oh.
Really? God,
Oh.
never have thought that.
Mhm. So, you four, sitting at this table, introducing yourselves again. Obviously, Ophelia and Muriel recognize each other.
Oh, I haven't seen you in a while. Muriel?
Ophelia? It has been a while, yes.
How long has it been? 100 years?
Last I recall, yeah, probably about 100, 102. It's been ages, yeah. It was what, your... I want to... Was it your 316th birthday?
Yeah, something like that. I lost a bit track of time.
Hmm.
So, you're still horse racing?
Yes, yes. Although taking up a bit more archery as well, and... But otherwise, yeah, still horse racing and still adventuring, I guess. Trying to get away from parents, you know.
Understandable.
But what about yourself? Been up to much?
Well, not really. I kind of explored oh, what's it called?
Marquish.
Marquise. Close enough. I was just traveling through Marquise for a while. It's quite lovely there. I definitely recommend it. Maybe not alone, but in pairs. And I want to look over to Cora.
I'm gonna be in the middle of nudging Kura on the arm, like, Kura, who's this? Who's this? Do you know them? Hello.
Oh.
It's like wave incessantly.
Yeah. It's a childhood friend of mine. Mariel. We used to go to the same school, I suppose.
Yeah.
Oh, I love meeting new friends. Hello, and she sticks her hand out to shake it very vigorously.
Mariel, cautiously, I guess, but Mariel brings out her hand and shakes hands. Nice to meet you.
I'm Kura.
Mariel, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Ophelia, I didn't know you had so many friends.
Well, it's just one friend you've met. Friend is a very strong word, you know. But yes, it's people go and people come and go. So that would be the first friend you've met, probably, right?
Probably outside of maybe work contacts, maybe.
Oh, I haven't
you've
been
had.
in contact with work.
Oh, so yeah, probably, yeah, that's...
Work doesn't know I'm still alive.
Well, I'm glad to see you've made another friend then.
Well, that's a very bit hasty. It's only been a month or two, so...
Oh,
But,
No. We're good friends. We're very good friends.
Ophelia's just like, she's like, there's a slight panic, but she's like, because she's an elf, she's kind of like trying to not obviously panic, but just, well, I suppose it's not that important. So you got the letter as well then?
Yes. Although, I guess my parents passed it on to me. Like I said, trying to get away from them, but they still come back sometimes. Like a persistent dream.
Happens. So did you bring her, or who might you be? And I'm going to turn to Celeste.
Can I, like, not be at the table with those guys? Because I don't feel like I know where I'm going at this point. Since I'm, like, from another world. So I think I'll just, like, come into the bar, go to the bar person, and be like, bar person, hi, nice to meet you. I'm Celeste. I'm not from here. Do you have any pastries?
No, I don't have any pastries.
What's even the point? Why would you open a restaurant if you don't have pastries?
We ain't one of those fancy food places.
Well, do you have food at all?
This is a pretty rundown place. We just sell the basics and a lot of ale.
Do you have milk?
Yes.
I'll take some milk.
Okay. And he'll like walk to the back and then come back with like a wooden mug. He just puts it down and you just look at it and it's just like milk, but like you swear it's really close to like turning into cheese. It's just like quite it's thick.
I smell it. What does it smell like?
It smells like slightly off milk turning into cheese.
I just look up at him and I'm gonna be like, I'm not paying for that.
Can Mariel smell it from the table that we're at?
It's not that potent. It's not like it comes out into the bar and everyone just starts vomiting everywhere.
But
Well,
maybe you could help with something else. I have this letter, and I'll hold that letter up to him. And I'll be like, do you have one as well?
I don't have a letter, but there's some people on that table over there. Professor Mulgart told me to send anyone with letters to that table.
Oh, okay. I go to that table. And I just...
Where's your parents?
I don't have any! I yell as I walk away.
I feel like Mariel is just going to be concerned at the fact that there's this 10-year-old girl walking up towards them with no parents.
I'll just put my hands on my hips and I'll be like, hi! And then I'll get the letter and I'll put it in front of you guys. And I'll be like, have you got these?
I'm going to pull out my letter as well and be like, oh, you must be invited to the expedition as well.
Yeah, apparently I have a letter. You have letter. Do you have letter?
Oh, is that what this is for? Oh,
Letter.
yes.
Oh my goodness, you're a bird! I didn't know birds could talk!
Oh, yes.
That's so cool. Wow. Hi, by the way. I'm Celeste.
Hey, Celeste, I'm Kura. Nice to meet you. She shakes your hand.
Kura. Kura. Do you... Kura. Like a bird. Kura.
Yes.
I turn to Ophelia and I'm like, hi, I'm Celeste.
Hello, Celeste. Nice to meet you.
Hello, other person. I'm Celeste.
Mariel is going to just... She doesn't know how to react, honestly. She's just looking in confusion like, Mariel, and... Celeste, where are your parents?
I don't have any. Why do people keep asking me that? All we've heard since I got here is, where's your parents? Where's your parents? I've done very well without them for the past 9 years. I don't need them.
Wait, you're only 9?
I'm 9.
Wow, that's really old.
Is it? How old are you?
She starts counting. I think
Oh,
3.
I think, yeah, 3.
Yes, 3.
wow. You're very well developed for 3 years old.
Let me double check. No, she's 5. She said,
Five.
oh,
Oh.
no, I'm 5. I'm 5. Yes.
I mean, I'm 390, so
Whoa.
Oh, that's
You look
really
so
old.
good.
thank you.
What's your skincare routine?
I don't have one.
You don't have. You look so good for 300 and whatever years old. Wow. What about you, Ophelia? How old are you? Or is that rude to ask?
I don't think that's very much of importance. Why don't you take a seat?
I was already sitting.
Oh, sorry.
If you don't have parents, if you don't mind me asking, do you have a guardian or someone who watches over you, or
I have the light of Saren Ray.
the light of who?
Saren Ray. No, not ringing any bells there, no.
At this point, the tavern door like gets kicked open,
Yeehaw!
and you see a half orcish man, little stubbly tusks with like half rimmed glasses, holding like stacks of scrolls, just run up to the bartender. There's some conversations going on. Then the bartender motions over towards the table, and then the half-orcish man comes running up, and he's like, "Hello there. You first of all received my letters, yes?"
Yes, I hold up the letter to him.
"Oh yes. Hello, Celeste.
How do you know my name?
I know everything."
That's weird. You're creepy.
No. Since your arrival and your personality, people have been... There's a little bit of a rumor going around about
Wait, what?
the celestial child.
That's me, right?
That is you, yes.
Oh. But that's because I like talking to everyone. And you know what? But come here, let me tell you something. Come here. Well, lean down. I want to tell you a secret.
I lean forward.
I'm not from this planet. I mean this world. Wait. I'm not from around here.
We ain't in Kansas anymore.
Wait.
After you say that, he's like, just gets up one of the scrolls and starts like scribbling something down.
Oh no, not again. This is the second time a person took notes of me without my consent. Don't do that.
And then he'll stand back up and be like, "Ophelia, hello."
Hello, you must be Professor Molgrot.
"Yes, that is my name."
It's very nice to meet you.
Then he starts like looking at some other scrolls and he's like,
Can I try to steal the scroll he wrote down on?
"Yes."
Oh, cool.
Make us like a hand check.
Oh. Let's go. Let's go. I swear I clicked it. Hang on. Oh.
Did it work?
I didn't see anything.
Did?
Yeah, I see
Oh.
something happened.
A 10 has been rolled. Maybe you have to scroll down through the chat.
Oh wait, no, I know what happened. I had I was transferring some stuff from the other campaign into this campaign. I had both the windows open. Then when I refreshed it, it opened up the one for the other campaign. So I couldn't.
That would explain why you're not
Oh.
in roll 20.
Yeah, you're not. I was just like about to. I was like, hang on.
I was here the whole time. I don't know what you're on about.
Going well for a first session.
I'm not known for my efficiency. Anyway, so you start reaching your hand towards the scroll, and then like without even looking down from the scrolls he's reading, he just takes it and puts it in his pocket.
Oh, I wanted to read that.
And then after he puts it in his pocket, he's like, Muriel?
That is me, and you're lucky my parents are so persistent in getting mail to me.
Very good. I'm glad. And Kura?
Yes, hello.
Well, seems like the last person I sent a letter to hasn't arrived yet. We can't travel not in sixes. Gotta be in sixes. Yes, sixes.
What?
And then he looks up and starts scanning around the bar. And then he just stands up and walks over and he's like, "You look like the traveling type. How would you like to earn some money?" And then he'd conveniently walked up to Kyle's character.
Hello there. Should I start by at least introducing my character? Yeah. So yes, my character is a Kenku, who, so for specifically, Kenku do not speak in the natural sense, because they are only capable of communicating by mimicking sounds that they've already heard. As a result, their names are more just for the purpose of non-Kenku, because really, what my character's name is, can I find a suitably sized book? It's the sound of a book dropping.
Hold on. I've got a book here. Those of
My
you with,
mic probably didn't pick it up, yeah.
those of you with headphones, you may want to be careful.
There we go. Yeah, like that. But yes, to everyone else, it'd be easier to just call them book drop. So, yes, a little bit amused by this very eccentric person walking over to them very excitedly, which pulls out a small piece of slate and chalk and quickly scribbles basically, "Come again," and then holds it up.
Well, I'm looking for an extra person for my expedition into the desert. There's been some great archaeological discoveries that have happened recently, and I think if I can head out there, I could blow the archaeological world apart.
There's a very phonetic rubbing of the slate and then writing on it again. And then I want to point out the writing's in like perfect cursive, but it doesn't look like their handwriting. It's just sure. Before wiping it clean and slowly standing up to come join the others at the table.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi. What's your name?
Again, book drop doesn't tend to prefer talking, and so simply just makes the sound of a book dropping.
Well, that was rude. I just asked your name.
There's a small sigh.
Is
Picks up the slate and chalk and just writes book drop.
That's your name.
Yes.
Can't I just call you Doof? Because that's the noise a book makes when it drops. Doof.
No.
No, you don't like that? Oh no, guys, I've offended a new person.
would Ophelia know what a Kenku is?
Yes, they're not like massively common. They're not seen everywhere.
I just realized I probably haven't actually described what my character looks like. Sorry, my bad.
no.
Yeah. So Kenku are sort of raveny creatures, very quite short, a little bit under 4 feet tall, and in a big cloak with bright amber eyes, but not exactly known for their fashion sense.
But yeah,
Yes,
yeah. In this world, Kenkus, they're not. There's a few Roman Kenku families, but and there's a few Kenku that live in cities. They're not massively common, but they're not like holy shit, it's a Kenku.
I mean, they're also
so
relatively well known for being forgers and assassins and thieves. So
Yeah.
in the groups that they stick in.
Good, yeah. Just so, because Ophelia would just lean down to Celeste and be like, "Well, Celeste, this is what you see here is a Kenku. Kenkus don't actually have their own speech. They only communicate through mimicry. So they can only mimic sounds. So if I say, hello, book drop, that's what book drop could give back to me. But they can't.
And then I
say
immediately
it on their
mimic
own.
it to prove the point. Yeah.
Okay. See, so
That's so cool.
the name book drop is probably stems from from them hearing the sound of a book drop, because that's probably something they hear often, or a particular sound they like. So
Oh my goodness, do people drop books on you?
I hang out in a lot of. Again, it's all just written down because it's just quicker. I hang out in a lot of bookshops and libraries.
Oh, that's sweet. Your
see, so
handwriting's very pretty.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Hello.
Just turn back to the matter after. Oh.
Well, it's nice for traveling companions to get acquainted because they need to be in the best of minds. Minds working together equals good teams. Yes. Mm-hmm. Well, as I said, I don't know if I said it loudly enough for the rest of this party to hear, but as I said to Mr. Dropping Books, there is some murmurings about some recently discovered site in the desert, and I want to be able to go there and explore.
Isn't the desert hot?
The desert is very hot, yes, but also very cold at night.
Oh.
So it balances out to a nice medium.
Don't worry, I can keep us warm.
Oh, yay.
But of course, for your services, I will pay you. This isn't just me getting you all together for no reason.
I don't know, maybe you wanted friends.
Wait, hold on. We're getting paid for this?
You guys are getting paid.
Most adventurers actually do get a little reward for the things that they do. They don't necessarily just do it for the fun of it.
Oh. Okay.
So, hopefully today, but maybe tomorrow, depending on if you want to prepare first. I think it'll be a good day to 2 days travel to the most recently discovered site, and then obviously I've got to shovel around, find maybe a sneaky entrance to the side.
I'm gonna just pull up the site again and just simply write enter after. Why do you need 6 people?
Because you can't travel
likes
in
six.
sixes.
What's
Has to be
so,
travel in six.
what's so special about
I
sixes?
simply shrug and put the slate away.
What's so special about 6s?
The best number is 6.
Whoa, no, it's not, it's 8.
I'll just pretend I didn't hear that. The best number.
So, Professor Morgurt, what
Yes.
can we expect from this site in the desert?
Well, for you guys as adventurers, I think it would mainly just be escorting, dealing with the desert creepy crawlies,
Yeah.
and obviously keeping me safe. I'm no fighter. And then when we get to the site, I would like to spend a good day or two searching around, see if I can find anything, and then just come back.
Are you looking for anything specific?
Oh, well,
Oh.
that's the thing. Sometimes the best things are things you're not looking for.
The best kind of prize is a surprise?
Exactly. And then he writes it down.
No, that's my phrase! Baby and loyalties!
Then he writes quotation marks, then a little TM in the corner.
That's right.
But yes, for you guys, mainly just escorting and protecting. I don't expect you guys to know too much about the archaeological and ancient world.
I know so much!
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
What do you know?
I know a lot about dinosaurs. There was one time I was out with my friends and we were escorting some fishes, I think. I can't remember. It was a while ago. And there was a dinosaur in the ice and I knew what dinosaur it was.
What is a dinosaur?
Do you not know what a dinosaur is?
What is it? Some kind of beast?
Yeah, there are these big, massive mammals that were apparently massive. Some people argue they had feathers, but it hasn't.
And then you start scribbling it all down again. Look.
Well, if that's all for today, what time do you want to leave tomorrow?
Oh, well, if you guys are fully prepared, I would like to leave right now. I just said offer tomorrow in case you needed to prepare. Because, as I said, we're going into the desert. Might need some desert excursion-y things. I've got all the stuff for myself, but you guys might need to get more things.
Oh, I don't see anything wrong with going now.
Yeah, I wouldn't know what to pack for the desert.
Mainly just a lot of water, and then a lot of snuggly things for the nighttime because it gets very cold.
Well, I have water down, I think.
Ooh.
And I can make fires.
Ooh.
Yeah, I have water. Yeah, and I think I have blankets.
Would you like to see? And I my hands light up with fire.
Oh.
Oh, what happened? I disconnected.
You just disconnected for like a second. We're just talking about how prepared we feel to just go now, basically.
I mean,
Oh, okay.
I don't have any kind of sleeping bag, but I should be okay.
I need pastries.
Pastries? No. There won't be any pastries around Rumela, sorry.
What?
I'd say I'm trying to think the last time I passed a pastry shop.
What are you saying?
Are there pastries in this world?
Oh, there's pastries. It's such a delicacy. You very see them on the edge of the desert. I'd say, well, in Ragexa, the only pastry shop I can remember is in Jodalzid.
How far away is that?
About 5 days travel. And then in Durak, the nearest pastry shop in there is in Heitolder, which is like 8 days away.
Oh, can we take a detour?
I don't think we have time for such
Come on, Professor Mugface, I need pastries.
They're in the opposite direction to where I would like to go.
Is it just like Celeste is going to completely like run out of energy from a lack of pastries?
Maybe.
Yes. Celeste.exe has stopped working.
Oh.
Can anyone here cook? Can I cook?
I can cook, but I don't have the things to cook pastries.
Oh. I don't know if I can survive without pastries. I think you'll have to find another traveler.
Celeste, you said you were from another world?
No.
Oh, well, considering
I never told you that.
You told us to
I
pass
didn't
about 2
remember if
feet
you
away.
told me.
Oh, did you hear? Did you?
Probably.
Have you
were very
considered?
quiet.
Have I considered?
Have you
Dying,
considered
yes.
branching out?
Oh.
Maybe you find
Branching
something
out?
similar, because I assume the cuisine isn't the same everywhere. So maybe they have something similar. It's just not called pastry.
Is it something sweet? What, Professor Mugface? What sweet things are around here?
Professor Muckface.
Is that not his name?
No.
His name's Molgot.
I heard Mugface.
No.
It definitely fits Celeste's characters to call Professor Mugface.
I literally wrote down in my notes, Professor Mugface.
Mugface. No, Molgot.
It's stuck.
Sweet things. I don't know. Offhand, there's, as I said, there's the pastries in Drowsy and Hideholder, but...
Is there anywhere closer? Is there a bag of sugar I could just snack on? Or something?
Sugar's a pretty rare thing.
I hate this place, I hate this place, I hate this place, I hate this place.
Celeste. I'm gonna turn to Celeste. I'm gonna look her dead in the eyes and say, "Tell you what, if you come with us tomorrow, I can get you something very sweet. How's that?"
Like what? Like what?
It's a berry, the best berry you've ever had.
Berries sound healthy, though. I don't do healthy.
But this one is very sweet and will fill you up for the rest of the day.
Really? Where do you get them?
I don't know.
What?
You'll work it out later.
I will figure it out at some point.
Wait, you don't have these berries? Have you
Not
tasted
right now,
these
no.
berries?
Possibly.
Like, give me a percentage. How much percent could you get them?
Let me answer your question with another question.
I don't like this.
What is a percentage?
I have a possible solution, but it requires a question to the DM.
Yeah.
How easy, like, if you were to get some sort of like very sweet, very fancy pastry, is it possible to get one around here, but it would be like either difficult to get your hands on or quite expensive?
I'm just trying to think now. I didn't think of that answer.
It's fine. You can never account for Celeste's requirements.
Yeah.
You're playing with me, and you didn't think pastries was gonna come up. Have you learned nothing in this year, Tom?
Apparently not. Generally, from you're well travelled, and you've been to various different places before. From the look of Vumala,
Yeah.
there's not. It's like it's a pretty low end of the class system. It doesn't even look like there's any like especially high noble person here that would have pastries. So it would be extremely difficult to find. It would probably cost if you made someone go to another place to get one.
Is there a way for me to like send off like a request or whatever at least? For like a commission for a pastry or something. I have an idea. It's very dumb and very illegal.
It's very illegal.
You could go to see if there's any messengers around and hire them to just go and buy a pastry and come back.
Sure. I'm gonna basically write a thing and slip it to Celeste along the lines of, "I will get you if I have my ways."
Oh, that's creepy, but I'm in.
Just to end the conversation for now.
Shut up, child. So many places to be.
Yeah. Well, now that pastries are maybe possibly sorted, and you all seem ready to go, just like I am. Yes, I am. I think we should head off. Don't you? Don't you? Yes, I think so.
Who's he talking to?
You guys.
Just all of us,
Oh.
collectively.
Oh, I thought you were talking to yourself, Professor. I thought you had a little mental breakdown because we were sitting in fives.
No, six of us here. We're all in tables. Six of us. Yes, 6 of us.
I go sit at the other table.
Should we get a leash for Celeste?
Yes, that's a good idea.
It'd be like, you just start to leave the table, and he's like, "Yes, see, Celeste wants to go. Let's go."
That sounds like a fantastic idea. And I walk past Celeste, grab her by the back of the dress, and stop pulling her.
You can't make me go, Mom.
Anyway.
Yeah. So he leads you out of the tavern. Name to be determined later. Sorry.
Is it hot? Is it hot out?
Pardon?
Is it hot out?
It's a lot warmer today than it has been on other days. Average temperature for this world in this area is probably about 27-ish degrees. But today it feels more like 35.
So a big puffy dress was not a good idea.
Yeah. If there happens to be anyone watching from America, I don't know the conversion. Figure it out yourself.
It's hot.
How hot did you say?
27 is like normal temperature. 35 is what it is today, or what it feels like.
And
Okay.
here's Sky with the numbers. Over to you, Sky, for the weather report.
Okay, so
Hey,
you,
you crashed in this country.
so it feels like it is 95 degrees Fahrenheit.
Whoa! Get your barbecues on!
You said it felt like 35 degrees, didn't you?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's 95 Fahrenheit. I just looked up a conversion.
Nice. Cool. So yeah, he leads you out of the tavern, and then he pulls out like his compass and just starts tapping it. Just stands there for like a solid 30 seconds, just staring at it.
I also look.
So do I. No, I don't.
Well, like at the compass, you just like walk over and just like point your face directly into it.
Yeah, that's exactly what I do. I'm like, I don't think it's working.
It all works in time.
What does it point to?
And then he just spins around and is like, "This way!"
No.
And then just starts walking.
Ugh.
The heck?
What is a compass?
It's a thing used to draw circles.
Ah. Is he drawing sand circles? Is there sand in this area?
It's a desert.
Yeah, you're going on an excursion into the desert. I'd imagine there'd be a sand.
I can draw things in the sand.
It'd make a sand angel.
Yeah.
And completely ruin your dress.
Yeah.
And be completely itchy the entire time.
Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, he starts wandering off. I would like one person to make a survival check with advantage because Mulgar is leading you.
I don't have an advantage on it.
Does anyone have proficiency with?
Who has good survival?
I
Lena,
have an
do you want the last champion?
I have decent
alright.
survival. I just don't have a proficiency in it.
Yeah,
I got lost in like a forest for 40 years. My survival skills are abysmal.
I swear you rolled like 3 ones or something in that session.
Despite being in an adventuring guild, my survival is not the best.
Right, I'm at 3. Does anyone have higher than 3?
Is this an option? I have 3.
I am less than 3.
Oh.
My survival skills are not great.
I'll do it. Advantage, yeah?
Okay.
Yeah, with advantage because Morgart's leading you.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
It's not bad.
Yeah, that's not bad.
It's not bad.
So, you guys are traveling, and Morgart, he's constantly walking. Like before, when he was just staring at the compass, you were like, "Does this guy actually know where he's going?" But like for this day's journey, you've been on a constant path, and after 8 or so hours of traveling, he's like,
We just went one big circle.
he's like, yeah, I think this is enough for today. I'm quite tired. Are you guys quite tired? Yes, I'm tired.
I guess now would be a good time to trance and recuperate.
Yes, it would be quite nice. Yes. Mm-hmm. Well, if you don't mind me, and then he starts getting stuff out of his backpack, and he starts rolling out a sleeping bag and getting everything ready, and he just snuggles in it and starts writing some stuff.
Don't look at him. He's so cute.
I would like to, if we can, build a fire. And using my ignite, I literally just put a finger on top of the fire and the whole thing ignites into flames.
Okay.
That's so cool.
If not, I can. I think
I'm just trying to think. Make another survival check, Stefan. Well, you make a survival check.
Like the first one, which is a 5.
Yeah. You're in the desert, and around this area, there's nothing you could really use to use ignite on. Like there's you've seen like the occasional like really dead bush and stuff, but like in this immediate vicinity, there's no like flammable objects that you could use to build.
Mariel is going to pull out one of her arrows and sort of go, would this help? It's not much, but would it help?
It's just something to keep the fire burning so we don't get cold in the middle of the night. I need something a bit more.
A tinder box is just to like light a fire, right?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
But the issue is more keeping it lit,
Okay.
by the looks of things.
I mean, I can make a bonfire, but it won't stick around forever.
I feel like I want to just like write a small note going, I have lots of parchment, you cannot use it.
Oh, no, I wasn't thinking that. No.
In that case, Mariel will just put away the arrow. Well, whatever you decide, I'll take second watch. I'm gonna trance.
While all this was going on, I was just in the sun drawing little pastries, drawing a cinnamon roll, drawing a croissant.
I got this image of you like drooling over your own drawings.
Why does it look so good? Stomach noise. That was meant to be.
Bookdrop just silently unrolls the bedroll and immediately just settles in, just with no fanfare.
Yeah.
I have an idea.
Yes.
I have hempen rope.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Can
No.
I take a section of the rope and use that?
Hemp a bad thing to burn, or am I thinking of something else?
Off the top of my head, I don't know if rope's one of those things that like burns quickly or burns for long.
No, don't get the rope out. No.
They're burning the rope, Celeste.
Oh.
Yeah, because hemp's a variation of cannabis. So I'm just looking this up.
Are we getting
Hempen rope
high?
is very hempen rope is very coarse and very dry. It's basically like tinder, so it would probably burn quite fast because it's basically just dry plant fiber.
So it probably would work then. Hempen rope, yeah. Yeah, no, that's fine. I was thinking of a different thing. Yep. Yeah, that would work. I have plenty too, but again, you can't have it. I don't care.
The flame from lighters is so hot that it reduces the number of terpenes in cannabis. Hemp rope burns at a much lower temperature, producing a smoother, more controlled, more flavor heat while burning the herb better to keep all the awesome effects. I just looked it up. Oh, it's on Reddit. D&D, can you burn on hemp and rope? Let me in, Reddit. Let me in.
Of course, people have tried this before.
It's either that or I burn all my clothes, and I really don't want to do that.
I mean, I'm just... I don't know what's worse, burning clothes or us getting high while we sleep.
I do like this original book drop is just like, is not like gone to sleep, but has immediately settled in. Clearly, Harryman used to like sleeping out in the cold and just not caring.
Yeah, Mariel's just trancing, doesn't really care.
I'm just drawing pastries.
I'll make a judgment now and say that each 10-foot segment of rope will burn for an hour. That seems reasonable.
Okay, I will use 20 feet.
Okay.
Do I see this happening?
I presume so.
I presume, yeah, it's not being secretive about it.
I will walk all the way behind the professor and I will sit there. Oh, hello. Where'd it go? I'm hiding from the rope behind the professor.
Yeah, so Kura just pulls this rope out and Celeste just legs it.
No! Not again!
What happened to you that makes you so scared of rope?
What? You're so far away, I can't hear you!
I mean, the professor just lay down. He wasn't like a mile away.
I'm still sticking with what I said.
Yep, doesn't matter.
Yeah. So
yeah, so I'll ignite that, and I'll use control flame to sort of just try and keep it burning as long as I can.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess I'll take first watch.
Yeah, I was just about to ask who would want to take first watch.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Is anyone else staying up with Kura?
Mariel has already just tranced.
Nice.
Bookdrop has fallen asleep, but it's hard to tell. There's no sound being made or anything. Just gone.
My fight or flight is activated, I'll do it.
Cool. So, either you both make perception checks or one of you with advantage.
What are we thinking?
I'll do my own.
Alright, I'll do my own as well. Okay. 16 for me.
7. I'm very scared.
Celeste tries to keep an eye out on the horizon to see if there's any threats, but she just keeps looking back at the rope on fire, just
I don't like it.
scared in case it's gonna just jump out there. Kura, with your Aarakocra eyes, having a look out. There's obviously desert wildlife. A lot of desert wildlife comes out at night just because it's too hot in the day. to do a lot of stuff. So you've seen a couple of birds fly over and lizards just around, but no serious threats.
Just the rope.
Just the
Just the rope. Waiting in the shadow.
Wait, if you're fearful of rope, wouldn't you like to see it burning?
No, but I'm scared it's gonna come out of the fire. Like, it's gonna reincarnate and be like, you burned me, and now I shall kill you.
Makes logical sense, I completely understand.
Thank you.
after that 2-hour watch, Kura and Celeste feel like they probably need to sleep. Who would you like to wake up to do the second watch?
I'll wake up the professor!
I was gonna say, didn't Sky want to do the next one?
Professor!
Once I've done a 4-hour
Wake
trance,
up.
then I can just watch for the rest of the night. So you know.
Look,
Yeah, I'll
look,
just wake then.
Ah,
I'll
hello,
take those seconds.
Celeste. Hello, is something
Hi.
wrong?
There's only 5 of us.
Where are they? Six. Travel in sixes.
One of us has gone missing, sir. There's only 5.
He just like sits bolt right up and just looks at everyone and goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's only 5. What? Oh. Don't scare me like that, Celeste.
Oh, Professor, I pat his head. You go back to sleep.
And he'll just slowly sink back into his.
Oh my god.
I feel like Celeste has gone from lawful good or neutral good, whichever one you were when you started, to chaotic neutral.
Oh, I went chaotic the day I cleaned up a crime scene.
And he'll just lay in his sleeping bag and be like, "Well, I'm awake now."
Oh, you can take the watch then! Oh, look at that, that's so convenient! And then I'll go to sleep.
Is anyone else going to stay up and do the watch with the professor?
I suppose I could if no one else was gonna.
I can too. Whatever you fancy.
I'm nonplussed either way. The only thing I'd notice is that if I did see anything, it would not be a very pleasant wake-up call.
Do both of you have night vision then?
I don't believe I do.
Because it'd be dark, wouldn't it?
Oh yeah, the flame of the rope would have burnt off by now.
Yeah, I don't have night vision. So I
Well,
would be able to see.
dark vision only lets you see 60 foot.
It's better than 0.
It is better than 0.
I mean, I have torches, but yeah. Yeah, I guess I'll stay asleep then, so I can't see anything anyway.
Right then, I guess Ophelia to do a perception check with advantage because Molgart is helping.
Mugface.
Mug. Very nice.
22?
Ooh.
Similar to the last couple of hours, you notice an increase in wildlife during the night. As I said, most things come out at night. No immediate threats. And by the end of the 2 hours, you start hearing like a weird noise, and you're like, "What the fuck is that?" And then you just look over, and Molgart's just snoring.
She just sighs.
I mean, to be fair, by this time,
Yeah, it's
Muriel,
been 4 hours.
yeah, Muriel is coming off of her trance, so
Mhm. So you finish your trance and your 4 hours naturally. Oh, Bethany gone again.
Internet issues. She'll be back
Yeah.
soon.
Would you like to wake anyone else up for your last watch, or would you just want to take it by yourself?
I'll take the 4 hours by myself.
Then I guess I'll need 2 perception checks, just regular rolls.
Well, I'll probably wake up in the last 2 hours anyway, because I also only trance.
Trance needs to be the full 4 hours in one go.
Ah, okay, never mind then.
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry.
Perception check number 1.
Actually, sorry.
Oh.
Are you lighting another light source?
No.
No, then you would need to make the perception check with disadvantage because it's dim light.
Okay, I'll roll again normal, and we'll just use the lower of the 2, so 6.
6. Okay. So while you can still see in the dark, it's not amazing vision. You can only see so far out.
Okay.
Then you can hear something. You're not 100% sure what it is, but you can hear something probably about 150 foot away.
Okay.
But just waiting for those 2 hours, it seems to be getting fainter as if it's moving away.
Okay. Second 2 hours.
Yep, a second 2 hours. Oh, nice. Well, as it's the last watch, when you get into near the end of it, the sun starts to rise. Oh, important detail for the viewers and maybe some of the players that didn't know. This world has 3 suns.
Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm.
So each sun lasts 6 hours.
Mm-hmm.
So the first sun starts to rise, and the extra light lets you see a little bit more. And there's no immediate danger around, and it is the morning.
Is there any small critters that I could potentially shoot with a longbow just for practice?
Yeah, there's a couple of lizards and stuff around. Mm-hmm.
Okay. I attempt to shoot the closest one with a longbow.
Yeah, it's about 50, 60 foot away, so it's well within your range.
Yep. So 22.
Yeah, that's fine. So you just ping off the arrow, nail it perfectly. Now you have a dead lizard on an arrow.
I pick up the lizard and I prepare it ready for if it was to be cooked, and I clean the arrow so that I could reuse it again if I could.
Mm-hmm. If I could just get you all to role play between yourselves for a bit while I quickly go to the toilet.
Oh my goodness, I heard a shot. What was that at my crossbow? What was that?
It was nothing, Celeste. I was just practicing my aim.
Why would you do that at whatever time in the morning it
is? It's because I need to keep my aim sharp.
But it's too early.
It's just...
I was having a nice dream about pastries. And you ruined it. Because apparently those dreams are the only chance I can get to have pastries in this damn world.
I mean, it's never too early to have exercise and practice and...
I
have returned.
I'm going to turn to Celeste and go, Celeste?
Hello.
Didn't I promise you something sweet if you were good?
I know you did, but it's been one day. It's been so long.
Well, and out of my hand will grow these very red-looking, delicious berries, and I cast Goodberry.
Oh,
Good berry!
I hand one to Celeste and go, just the one. Otherwise you'll have some...
One.
Otherwise you'll have some stomach problems.
This isn't like the Snow White story, is it?
What?
Oh, right. Sit down for this one. This is a good story. And anyone else wants to listen, it's story time. Okay, so Snow White is about this girl with really white skin. Like, it's kind of a medical condition at this point. And she has very red lips, and she has, like, very dark hair. She's actually kind of creepy if you really think about it.
So
But then her dad... Yes, she kind of is. But then her dad is the king, so she's a princess, alright? And then her mama dies, which is very sad. I was in tears at this part. But then her dad remarries this woman, and this woman is just the worst. Oh my goodness.
Do you want to just, skip to the end?
Wow, I'm trying to tell you a really nice story. And you just go and do that to me. You can go off and shoot some lizards if you want. You don't have to stay here.
Hello?
So anyway, so there's this evil the stepmother. That's what they're called, these family trees. They're really weird. So the stepmother is evil, and she doesn't like Snow White because Snow White, the princess, is much prettier than her. So she tries to kill her, and she kills her with apples that are poisoned.
That seems like a very tragic story.
It's so sad. You've no idea.
A tragic story about a vampire.
Well, it's not proof she's a vampire. She mustn't be a vampire if she eats apples and not people. I've never known a vampire to eat apples. Well, I've never known a vampire.
Well, it was definitely a very interesting story.
Thank you, Professor. See, the professor gets it. So, are these berries poisoned?
No.
I believe you, and I'll take one.
Okay. I'll just put it up on so everyone can read it.
Oh.
Basically, eat one, and that does you for the rest of the day.
Yeah, you don't need to eat for the rest of the day now.
Wow.
This is magical.
Literally, it's a spell.
It is quite literally magical.
Yeah, Mariel will snack on a berry and...
Is it sweet? Is it sweet? What's it taste like?
Very sweet, but it's also got a bit of a fiery, kick to it at the end.
Oh, I don't like that. I don't like it. I don't like it.
But it's still very sweet.
But I like that part. But I like that part.
Well, if you're passing them around, then I will partake in one myself.
Well, I have 10, and I pass them one. Everyone can have one.
Nice.
Oh.
It means we don't have to waste our rations, so to speak.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Cora.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Philia?
Oh,
Thank you very much, Cora. I'll take one too.
You too, Book Drop. Thanks, Cora.
I take one instead of a thank you. It's just the sound of very whimsical bells chiming as I eat it.
See, that's how you wake someone up.
I actually remember being on an adventure with someone who could make berries before.
Oh.
Very nice person.
Oh.
Yeah,
That's
we
very
only
cool.
we only travelled once, but you know.
My friend would turn her blood into a weapon.
Shit, oh wait, that was the captain.
Yeah.
I was just thinking, that's so cool.
What do you mean, blood into a weapon?
She'd cut herself, and then the blood from cutting herself would hurt the enemy.
That sounds
Dangerous. I told her it was a bad habit.
well. I was gonna say self-destructive, but yeah, it does sound dangerous.
I maybe said that. I can't remember.
well, it seems like a very interesting ability.
Yeah.
I've ever heard of.
But she was very squishy. Not really, not literally squishy, she died a lot.
What do you mean? A lot? Like she died and then was revived?
Yeah, do you know what's even creepier? Oh, you're never gonna meet her, so I can talk all about her, right? What's even creepier is she died, came back to life, and then she had mouths on her skin. She had 2 mouths on her hands, one on her neck and one on her stomach.
Oh.
I know. It was funny though, because we were together and we were searching this tunnel. She had very bad survival skills. And while we were in the tunnel, I snuck a pastry into her hand.
Is this person you knew, are they one of your guardians?
You're obsessed with thinking someone's looking out for me. No one's looking out for me, just Saren Ray. Wah,
Who is Saren Ray?
wah. She is a god.
No.
Yes.
There are only 8 gods, and Saren Ray is not one of them.
Well, then,
There aren't necessarily just 8 gods. There might be more, but the 8 gods are just the commonly known ones.
yeah, Ophelia gets it. Why can't you?
Anyway, shall we?
There's no point trying to get into the philosophy and religion of all this.
Well, who are the 8 gods then?
And Margot just puts his head up and he's like, right, that's enough for this morning, I think.
I thought he was going to tell me about the gods.
Gets his compass up. He's like, this way! And then just starts heading off in a direction.
Not again.
Not again. Would someone like to make an survival check?
I could,
not
but probably won't be a good one.
I can.
With
if you want.
advantage.
Go for it.
Morgot.
Okay, but with advantage, yeah.
Yeah, with advantage, because Morgot is helping with his compass. And is vaguely of direction anyway.
19.
Nice.
Can I make an insight check on the professor to see if he actually knows where he's going?
Yeah?
I could do the same considering I got proficiency in it.
But do you want to know where he's going?
I mean, I'm vaguely curious considering I was roped into this at the last moment.
Yeah, fair. You two can make a insight check.
Just a normal one.
Yeah, just a normal one, yeah.
Oh, I know all his
Right.
secrets.
Ah, damn it.
I know all your secrets, Mugface.
The main secret is his name's actually Mugface. No.
That's what the kids call me at school.
No, in terms of... So you're watching him, and you're like, does he actually know his way? And he keeps consulting the compass, looking up at the sky, looking at the compass, walking. He seems pretty confident in the direction he's going. Book drop. You're looking at him and you're like, I am not sure what to make of this person.
I don't have a... Yeah, I'm not known for my intelligence, in fairness. Even if I care to get a good insight, I might not be able to know what he's doing anyway.
Mm.
Can I see book drops? Can I see book drops trying to like figure him out?
No, because it's more like just observing something else. Like you wouldn't notice that he's what he's specifically looking.
With a critical, right? Because that's a critical. Mm.
Yeah.
Would I know other secrets?
Crits for skill checks aren't necessarily like extra bonuses and stuff. It's just a really, really high roll.
Oh, that's no fun.
Crits only happen for attacking.
Yeah, attacking and advantage is the main thing that. Like,
Can't you just tell me a secret anyway about him?
okay. Do you want to
Okay.
know? Do you want to know a secret?
Don't tell me what his real name is. That's not a secret.
No. So
Tell me.
you're looking at him,
Mm.
and on the end of one of his fingers, there's a
Oh.
pastry flake.
I'm gonna march right up to him and I'm gonna poke him. I don't know what height he is to me. What height is he?
He's like 5'9".
Okay. I'm gonna poke him in the rib and I'm like, what is that on your finger?
They'd be like, what do you mean? It's my compass. My compass is
I
in my hand.
grab his hand and I'm like, this, and I point at the crumb.
He'll just
This,
look,
sir.
he'll look at you, look at the crumb, and then just quickly bend over and lick it off and be like, nothing.
Oh, I know my pastries and that was a pastry crumb.
I don't know what you're on about. And then he like
Yes, you do.
pulls his arm out of your grasp and like, we have adventuring to do. And then hurries off, slightly terrified of Celeste.
I'm starting to get scared of Celeste. Like,
so yeah, with Mulgar out front and Kura helping, you make another day's worth of travel. It's gotten a little bit hotter. Feels a little bit hotter. Not quite to the point where you're like exhausting yourself moving, but it's getting very close to that point.
I'm hot. I want to go home.
Is it that hot?
How are you not roasting with feathers?
Oh, I'm quite comfortable actually, but
Oh, that's nice. It must be nice.
it is actually, yes.
I mean,
Yeah, I can imagine.
it is a little hot, but it's nothing I'm not. Although
I have I have an idea.
Where I come from is a frozen place. I basically live in ice where I come from.
Yeah, that's very different to this climate.
Can I go to the back of the group and start flapping my wings to provide a breeze, a cooling breeze for everyone?
Aww.
That's so nice.
I'd say with your wingspan, you could do it to like one person.
So you can do it.
Pick me!
Who's complaining the most?
Hello, 9 years old.
Fair enough. I'll do it to Celeste then.
Yay! I have wings too. I try and get my wings out, but I'm not level 3 yet. So it's just like boop, nothing.
Can I, without saying anything, just shoot a general glare in Celeste and Kura's direction?
Yeah.
Why are you looking at me like that?
I just vaguely indicate out my back, continue glaring, and just keep walking on.
What's on your back? What's on your back?
Oh,
You notice that like Kenkus, they also look like bird creatures.
So they look raven-like, yeah.
But like instead of having wings coming out their back, they've just got little like stubs.
Oh, Backdrop, do you have wings? Were you meant to have wings? Did you have wings?
And then
All you hear is just, long story. Just keep walking.
Oh, but I want to... Come on, we're on the road for... I'm poking you in the shoulder. We're on the road for ages. You might as well give us a story.
Mulgar comes up and he's like, "You want to hear the story? This is about history, this is." And then,
What is...
like, gets out one of his books and explains that
What's
from
stealing?
archaeological digs and carvings and things they've managed to find in the desert, there's a general thesis that at one point the gods lived on the surface with the mortals, and the Kenku were their protectors, and they were high up in the hierarchy, but something happened. They can't exactly tell what, but...
What was it? What happened? What happened? Tell me, what
They
happened?
don't know. They haven't been able to confirm any theories, because the only thing they know now is Kenkus don't have wings anymore.
Nor can they talk normally.
Is that...
Backdrop, did someone steal your wings?
Again, I haven't even rubbed it off, and I just pull back up without saying, long story.
Oh, I will know.
Is that what the... Is that what the ancient ones are looking for, basically?
Kind of. The ancient ones are just they basically want to collect all of the ancient artifacts.
Ah, okay.
Professor, you might like this story I know about a certain man called Indiana Jones. He was a very famous archaeologist.
Is half this campaign just going to be Celeste reciting other stories?
I would like to request of Bethany that when you talk about other stories, just like start it off and then like do like a little, and this is how it starts, and then like a couple of sentences later be like, and that's how it ends. So like, well, the time will happen in the campaign, but we don't spend 10
You're
minutes.
basically nicely asking me to shut up.
I'm saying to condense it into like.
There are other things we'd like to do with our session.
Okay, so Indiana Jones has a hat and a whip, and the end of the story is he finds things.
Wow.
You would really
Very
like them.
concise.
He does find things. Sometimes the real power was knowledge all along.
I would definitely agree to that. Maybe I should invest in a whip.
Yes, you should. And a hat.
Isn't that adjacent to a rope, though, a whip?
No, there is a whip weapon.
Yeah, but I meant for Bethany's. So for Celeste's sake, would that be a problem?
Don't do that to her. Don't put that association in her head. Don't do that.
To be fair, whips aren't the most effective of weapons.
My friend had an octopus tentacle whip. I think. Was it an octopus tentacle?
Bizarre friend.
You know what? You remind me of Captain.
Of who?
Her name was Captain.
That's not really a name.
Hello.
Do you know what? I never asked. I'm just thinking that's not a name, that's a title. And I never asked about it.
Oh, that seems a little rude, Celeste.
It is, isn't it?
Mm.
Yeah.
At this point in time, as you guys are walking, Ophelia sinks 2 feet into the sand. There's been so much talk of famous archaeologists and food and all this kind of stuff. No one's been paying proper attention, and you walked into some quicksand.
Oh dear.
Are we all in
just
quick?
Ophelia.
Is this everyone or just Ophelia?
Just Ophelia.
Alright, goodbye, Ophelia. It was nice to know you.
Meriel.
Rush over and take her.
Could I pull out my quarter staff and try to point it in Ophelia's direction to grab the end of it?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Alright, well I will do just that then.
Yeah.
Is an attempt to help Ophelia out.
So, when Ophelia starts to sink, you guys all actually like, what the fuck's going on? You notice there's like a 10-foot wide, like, kind of dip.
Hmm.
So you figure as long as you stay out of that area, you wouldn't be able to fall into it yourself.
Yeah. Okay, so the quarter staff wouldn't reach. I do have rope as well, though.
Meriel will just pull out rope instinctively and toss one end to Ophelia.
Mm-hmm.
Ah!
Yeah.
As a panic attack.
Well, Ophelia now has the option of the quarterstaff from Book Drop or the rope from Muriel. I keep saying Muriel.
Are they from different sides or from like the same side?
They're different sides.
Yeah, different sides. One of them is in front of you, one of them is behind you.
I'm gonna take the one in front of me because I probably don't see the one behind me because I'm slightly panicking.
Yeah, that's fine. That'll be Book Drop and his quarterstaff.
Cool. Is there what do you have to roll on this so if you can?
I'd say because Book Drop will be doing most of the pulling, Book Drop will have to make a strength check.
Can I
Okay.
assist with that?
Do I just click? Okay, do I just click the strength then?
If Kura runs up as well and starts to help.
I'm like,
pull.
oh my god, Ophelia, try and help him immediately.
Yeah.
So if you go to the top of your character sheet and toggle on advantage,
Advantage and then click the strength.
and then click strength check. Yeah.
That's not too bad. Not great, but not too bad.
So you pull in, and at first you think, well, maybe I'm not going to be able to do this. But with Kura running over, providing some more assistance, you do manage to pull Ophelia out of the quicksand.
Thank you very much.
I will immediately run over and start like just cleaning her up, like being like a mum, like you okay? Are you okay?
Like push them. Like, thank you. That'll do.
With Ophelia, if I were honestly like put the core staff back, get up, and then could I roll like a perception check to try and like scan across to see if there's any other areas of quicksand like nearby that we should be wary of?
Make a
just normal.
Yeah, just normal with this one. Yeah. One other person can make a perception check as well if they want.
Mariola's just putting her rope away. She's not going to be perceptive.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. With that perception check, obviously you see the one that Ophelia fell into, and having a quick inspection of that and then looking around, you see two more slightly dipped parts of sand. One of them about 30 feet off in front of you to the left a little bit.
Yeah.
And another one all the way to the right about 50 foot.
All right.
So it's not the fact that there's like loads of them all over the place. It's just there's a couple every now and then.
All right, fair enough. I think I will draw a very crude map of the general area and indicating with two very large circles and big crosses in them that there is more quicksand nearby for the others to know. And basically just give the general direction that I could lead for at least a little bit further to make sure that we don't have an incident like that again.
Morgott will run up and be like, "Ha! Quicksand means we're getting a bit closer."
Or we're gonna die.
I was about to say, or it means things are getting more dangerous.
I mean, they're not mutually exclusive.
Exactly.
Oh well.
But I think for now we'll keep an eye out when we walk, and hopefully we'll get to our destination post haste.
I suppose I'll lead along with the professor then, scanning for quicksand as we go.
Yeah, and another couple of hours of travel, and you'll have come to the end of the second day. Like, we're so close now. I can feel it.
I am so hungry.
You ate a berry that's...
Yesterday. I ate it yesterday.
You ate it this morning.
Yeah, you ate it this morning, which means you've been sustained for 24 hours.
I thought it said yes. I thought you said it was done.
It was in the middle of the night at like 2 a.m. So it sustained you for all of the day. Yes.
Oh, I had a midnight snack. That's fine.
Yes, you did.
Nice.
I am less hungry.
Yes, a little bit more in the morning, and we should be able to get there.
Are we there yet? Oh no, in the morning.
No, we're not.
How long is left? You probably just said, but I was not listening.
I don't know 100%, but I think calculating where we've been, where we are, I'd say there may be another hour of travel in the morning.
Okay.
So we'll rest up for tonight and head up in the morning.
Okay.
Good night.
Good night, Professor. Don't think about 5 when you fall asleep.
I won't do...
Don't think about the number 2.
I'll take first and last watch. I'll trance in between.
Nice. Anyone...
I'll take second then, if that's the case.
Presumably there'll be a
First and
fire during
second,
that
then.
second watch then.
That's the rest.
Well, I mean, Tom, quick, possibly retcon. Could I have been on the lookout for dry twigs and bits of errant wood around?
Yeah. In this area, you wouldn't need to make a check. There is a few more like twig bushes and stuff around.
Okay. I'll just build like a tiny campfire then, and just when I'm on my watch, try and keep it burning.
I'll join for that watch until I'll actually be able to see.
Nice. So, yeah, I think first watch is going to be just Muriel then.
Yep.
Yeah.
So if you'd like to make a perception check.
We're normal or disadvantaged?
Kura set the fire going before she went to sleep, so it would be regular. Because you've
I'm
got...
also helping with the first watch. I'll take first and
Oh, okay.
second, and then sleep for the rest.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll percept with advantage.
Unless Ophelia wants to roll her on.
Oh no, go ahead.
16.
Nice. Similar things. Nighttime activity for critters rising, but no immediate threats around.
Well, Ophelia, it's been nice, but I'm gonna rest. I'll take the last watch. So, yeah.
That's fine. I'll be up for 2 more hours, and then trance as well.
And Muriel just trances.
Nice. Is Ophelia going to wake anyone up to help her with the second watch, or just do the second watch?
Myself and Chris would be happy to do the.
Oh yeah, you did.
Watch.
Yeah.
Okay, so the Kura and Book Drop stir themselves awake, and the three of you take a watch.
Should we all roll for that then?
No, just I like one person with advantage or 2 people.
I've got an advantage on it. Proficiency for it.
Yeah, you go for it. You go for it.
Yep, go for it.
Yep, that works.
Wow.
Yeah, that's very good. Yeah. You're looking around, and you're like, it's actually nice seeing things at night.
Oh.
But nothing too eventful.
No, nothing too eventful. No,
That's good.
sorry.
So, fair enough.
I'd like to imagine that this is just a really awkward silence between Kura.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
You notice that if I have the opportunity to not have to communicate, I don't. So this.
It's just a pile of dead conversations in the corner.
Yep.
Yeah.
Tumbleweed going past.
We could use that for fire.
Ophelia's probably just like watching the two and like being amused about it.
Yeah, I just have this idea of just sort of like, just, sitting there watching, but like, you can't hear breathing or anything. It's just deathly silent and maybe turning the head. You can't quite tell. It's like, for all it might as well be a giant bird statue just sitting there.
Not even the occasional cough.
No. Just
No sneeze?
silence. No, I mean, Kenku spent a lot of time doing assassin and thievery, so they'd be accustomed to not making noise, if possible.
Yeah.
Keep myself amused with control flame, making shapes and colours
Nice.
in the fire.
Oh.
So then, who would like to take next watch?
I believe Muriel offered to.
I'm trancing for 4 hours.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I could stay up then.
Yeah, I'm gonna trance as well because my
You'd need to start that before. The only person Book Drop could, but you wouldn't gain the benefits of a long rest.
That's fine.
Okay.
I'll stay up. Why not?
Cool. Make a perception check then.
Normal. Normal?
Yeah. Normal.
Cool.
Oh.
Damn.
God
You
damn.
see all.
Nothing getting past me.
So it starts off and you're like, this is probably going to be like another
Completely uneventful watch.
completely uneventful watch. But then about an hour and 15 minutes in,
Yeah.
you start noticing some shapes above you.
Mm-hmm.
And you can just hear like a squawk. And then keeping a little bit more of an eye, having a look.
Are they approaching or are they just circling?
They're circling at the moment.
Okay. Can I tell you how sort of large they are or whether or not they look threatening?
From how far away they are, you'd probably guesstimate that their wingspan is probably about 7 to 8 foot.
Okay. So I'll just keep watching very cautiously, but like with like one hand on because I got a blowpipe for dart, so with that, ready to at least try and shoot a warning shot at it if it gets close.
Yeah, that's fair. Are you gonna alert anyone else?
I don't think so. Like until it's clear that we're going to have a problem.
Okay. So there's one of them, and then you see another one join it, and they start clawing at each other.
Okay. Are they still just circling?
Still circling at the moment, yeah.
I think I'm going to tentative look at everyone else, but they look like they're sleeping so peacefully. And in my head, it's like, could be nothing. And then they'd be pissed at me. Most likely Celeste, who'll be interrupting a dream with pastries once more.
It's very true.
Try not to just, again, still watching. Still very cautious and ready to...
It's like Wrath of Birds or Wrath of Celeste.
Exactly.
So you're just thinking, maybe I shouldn't bother them.
Yeah.
And then you like...
And also the fact that if I, like, try to wake people up, it might get the attention of the birds or whatever.
Yeah.
As well.
Yeah. So you were thinking, maybe I shouldn't wake them up. Maybe I should just leave them be. And then as soon as you look back up, you can see them diving.
Okay, I'm going to not just wake everyone up, but make a noise about similar to an entire kitchen's worth of cutlery and plate
Messy
shattering
kitchen!
onto the
There's
floor.
a messy kitchen! There's a messy kitchen somewhere!
Incredibly loud shattering sound emanates from my mouth.
Nice. So
Guys,
as that
pick up!
happens, there is a core of the descending birds, and I'd like you all to roll initiative.
We need a token.
Yes.
Oh, sorry, I also need to move you to the map.
The right map. Yeah. Okay.
Can't believe I got woken by a messy kitchen. Oh,
Jeez! What are my rolls today?
God damn.
I'll just put that on the fact that I was already awake. Oh, I didn't do it on my token, sorry.
I was trancing, so I look up. Oh well.
Okay.
I have my mop and bucket out, and I'm like, where's the mess?
Again, not amazing at Roll20. I forgot that each game has its own library, so I was expecting to be able to go to my own journal and find all the things that I'd made before in the other campaign,
But that's
but they're not there. So temporarily, just as a bit of an ad hoc, I'm just going to use a big Akura symbol.
We're being attacked by big occurs.
It's me. Just gonna...
There we go. They're called Kura 1 and Kura 3.
I'm gonna mark mine. I'm gonna mark mine so you know which one's mine.
Yeah, I mean, yours is the regular size one. These are large
I don't know,
creatures.
still.
Yeah. Coolio.
Awesome sauce.
Awesome. So, yeah, at this point, they are still probably about 40 foot in the air.
So there is absolutely no way that I could hit them.
I mean, you could hit them with a blow dart, I think, couldn't you?
I could try.
Yeah.
I find that unlikely shooting
I
straight up.
don't know. With your rolls today, you could probably manage it.
Alright, so where are they positioned? There's what? Okay.
They're positioned where they are.
So it's
like-
just 2 and 3.
Yeah,
Yeah.
2 and 3, yeah.
So I'll try and shoot Kura 2 with a dart. How do I roll this again? Because I remember this being relatively complicated last time.
So I think you can just click on dart.
Just click on the dart?
Yeah.
Okay.
I need to remember what the range of a dart is. Well, considering the fact it's still 40 foot up in the air,
Yeah.
it probably has a 20-foot min range. It'll be at disadvantage.
Oh, okay. Should I roll again at disadvantage?
Yes.
Okay, I'll do that. And that's a disadvantage.
Yeah.
Monka.
Dart.
I can guarantee all my rolls after this session will be garbage. This is
Yeah,
using up all of my good luck today.
Yeah, you're within their max range of the dart. The dart's 26, so you can still hit it.
Oh, cool.
13 does hit.
No. Okay.
They're just diving down at you like.
Do I need to click a thing to roll for the damage, or do I roll it separately?
You click on
If
the
you
dart.
Yeah, click
On
on
the
dart and it
stat.
should appear as damage. 5.
Alright then.
Nice. So 5 damage. Yeah. Oh no.
Oops.
Oh, I like the health bars.
Yeah, the health bars is cool.
Hmm.
I don't think they're meant to show.
Enemies, no. The whole point is we're meant to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the Kura tokens are still linked to me.
Yeah,
They are.
were-
You've taken 5 points of damage.
Yeah, but I'm supposed to have 15 health.
Yeah, but it's like you're linked. Your health is somehow linked.
Yeah, I think you need to
because I used to yeah, I've delinked them so they have their own health bars now.
Okay.
That's good.
There we go.
But no, I personally like having the enemy health bars on,
Hmm.
just so you like, rather than me keeping on describing, oh, they're looking rough, they're looking weary, and all that kind of stuff.
You can just see.
just look at it and gauge it yourself.
Fair enough.
It's like a video game that way.
Yeah. Right,
Anything else?
I don't think I can do anything else. I don't have any like bonus actions.
You can move.
I may as well be in a range that I'll be able to hit it. So yeah. Not much benefit for me getting out of the way because it's trying to swoop at me anyway.
Yeah, that's fair. Cool. So with that, it is Mariel's turn.
Mariel pulls out her longbow, attaches an arrow, and just looses it at the other bird, as I've shown with the arrow.
Yep, that's fine.
Range is 150, so I am in normal range.
Yeah,
23.
yeah, that hits.
Are we all using up our good luck today?
Apparently.
For 9.
Nice.
Fine.
There we go.
Nice.
Right.
Are you going to be moving or anything, or?
I'm at a good point at this moment in time. I'm just going to stay here.
Nice. Ophelia. Yours. Oh no, wait, Celeste.
It's Celeste. It's Celeste's turn.
Oh, hello, I'm a crossbowet.
Which one?
Karatu.
Current two.
Oh,
Do you want to get closer, or are you going to try it from there?
I was going to try it from there.
Range of crossbow.
Is 80.
80 to 320 feet.
You
Okay.
are within range.
I am within range.
I mean, it is also 40 foot up in the air. Yeah, you're within 80 feet, yeah.
And a 12 doesn't hit, so this is pointless.
12 hits.
12 hits?
Yeah.
Oh, I can roll damage. Damage! Oh, sick. What was the point?
How is that possible?
I didn't even know.
Oh, it was
Strength,
a D8
not
plus
dex.
strength.
So I rolled a 1 because my strength is -1, which is 0.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Use Dex for that though.
Huh? Have I done it wrong?
You use Dex.
I
for
just copied
ranged
and
attacks.
pasted from the library.
Well,
That's wrong.
that is wrong then.
What is it then?
It's meant to be plus dex, not plus strength.
What do we do?
Should I re-roll damage?
No. What is your Dex? What's your Dex?
1.
So it would be two damage.
Just do 2 damage instead, yeah.
And that's fixable later.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a bit weird.
Let's just carry on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it did 2 damage, but we'll just carry on.
Mm-hmm. So next will be Kura 2. And as it flies down, you can see that these look like massive vultures.
Fun.
Ew.
And it will dart and use all of its movement speed to hang just above Kura.
You mean that's
I was going to say,
Kura 3.
that's Kura 3, not Kura 2.
Yeah, sorry. I will be more prepared in the future. So Kura 2 will do the same but drop down and hang above Book Drop.
Uh-huh. Is it trying to attack, or is it just, like, hovering just above?
No, it's coming to attack you.
Okay, can I try to dodge it?
That's what your armor class is.
Yeah, okay.
Or you could have taken the dodge action on your turn, but that takes an action.
Okay, so what did you... Yeah, so...
So
is
I roll an attack against you,
Okay.
and I rolled... So it'll try and bite you with its beak,
Mm-hmm.
and I rolled a 16 to hit,
That just hits.
and I'll be 6 damage.
Oh, jeez.
Oh.
Okay.
And then as it rears its head back, it'll swing at you with its talons.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be a 7 to hit.
That's not going to hit.
And that's all it can do.
Mm-hmm.
So we will then head on to Kura Actual.
Me. Okay. So I'm going to. Am I prone or not prone?
No, I'd say there was just enough time for you guys to have gotten up.
Okay. I'm gonna
Because
look
they,
up at this.
they were originally like 100 foot in the air, so they spent a round coming down.
Okay. So I'm gonna look up at it and go, fine. And there will be a heat shimmer around me. I'll use my action to cast Mage Armor,
Ooh.
and then the shimmering heat ignites the top of my head, down my shoulders, and the top of my wings, as I use my bonus action to activate Mantle of Flame.
Ooh. Very
Do you want me to
nice.
put that in the chat for you, or you?
Yes, please, because I can't quite remember Mantle of Flame off the top of my head. Oh, it's this one. Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's fine.
So I give off light if you want me to put that on.
Yeah.
That's there we are. I give off that much light, and I will use the rest of my 35 feet to meet this bird in the air.
Oh.
So
Yeah.
how close would I get?
So you'd be about 10 foot away from him in total, considering the fact he's 40 foot above you and a little bit off. When you fly up at the angle, you'll be about 10 foot away.
Okay, well, I'll move here and then be 10 foot away from him underneath.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's fine, but I'll draw my scimitar at the same time.
Nice.
That's me.
Mm-hmm. Now it's Ophelia's turn.
Right, okay. I'm gonna run over to Book Drop.
Mm-hmm.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I would like to cast Chaos Orb at Cora 2.
Yeah. Chaos Orb. What does Chaos Orb do again? Is it just...
Well, nothing, because it's a 7.
Yeah, that one doesn't hit, unfortunately.
But it fires off two beams. One is cold I'll just roll damage because then it's easier to explain. One is cold. Never mind. One is cold damage, and the other one is like a random damage, depending on what's been rolled.
Okay. Oh wait, yeah, I remember this one.
Yeah, Azara had it.
Yeah, cool.
But it's because I cast a spell, one of my blooms activates.
Mm-hmm. Which bloom would you like to activate?
I'd like to put chamomile on Book Drop, please.
Cool. So
I'll whenever I cast a spell, you can see like the flowers in my gloves, just they kind of like branch out, and I touch Book Drop's shoulder, and and over there their shoulder spreads like a little blanket of chamomile flowers.
Aww.
Okay.
And we have a D4 on. You can add 1d4 to dexterity checks.
Okay.
And your movement speed is increased by 5 feet.
Nice.
And you can make it into a tea.
Anything else?
No, that's all.
Cool. Kura 3. My mouse loves to double click.
That is a hell of an initiative roll on that Kura 3.
I know, yeah. Will come down and meet the challenger that has flown up to him, his token's sake, and try and attack Flaming Bird in front of him.
Go for it.
So we'll fly down and then beat you for 21.
Oh yeah, that hits.
That'll be 6 damage.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But
I take retaliation damage.
yeah, any creature takes fire damage, takes 3 fire damage if it hits me with a melee attack.
And that is a melee attack.
Mhm.
So he beaks into you, and then the shimmery heat around you just sparks off at the vulture, and you can just hear like ah! But not seeming to learn its lesson, will spin round and try and slash at you with its talons.
Okay.
That'll be a 7 to hit. So that
Oh
misses.
my god, that does miss. Oh.
Nice. And that's all it's going to do. Book drop.
So the one that's above me is it's right above me now.
Yeah, it's like hovering in melee range.
Cool. I'm going to grab my quarterstaff with both hands and try to just whack it.
Yep. Make a quarterstaff attack.
Fudge.
So you just get both hands, swing at it, and it lifts up its feet just in time, and you like stumble, and then like you just accidentally jam your quarterstaff into the sand.
Oh.
Can I yank it back out with the rest of my turn?
It's pretty wedged. You feel like you might have to spend some more time trying to pull it out.
Fine. I'm just probably just gonna leave it for now then.
Anything else?
No, because I can't do anything else with my turns at the moment. I don't think.
You can do some monk bonus actions, can't you, if you spend key points?
I don't have key points. We don't think we established that
What level?
because I haven't got it on my sheet.
Level 2 monk.
You should.
Key points.
It's not on my sheet yet. We didn't go through this.
Oh, okay.
No.
Next time.
Yeah, let's just leave it for now.
Yeah.
We don't really have the time right now to go through this.
Yeah. The only you can use a bonus action to make an extra punch attack,
Sure.
or you can use a key point to make 2 punch attacks. That's what I can remember at the moment.
I don't know how many key points I have anyway. I'll just make an extra punch attack.
Cool.
Yes, give him the punch.
Yeah, give him a punch.
Knuckle sandwich.
Okay, my good luck's run out. That's for sure.
Yeah, that misses, unfortunately. So after sticking your quarterstaff in the ground, you're like, well, that's probably stuck, and you just flail at his legs.
Yeah.
So yeah, you have 2 key points, and you can use one to make 2 punches, or take the dodge or dash action as a bonus action.
Fair enough. I'll probably take a dodge as a bonus action just in case, because I get a feeling this is going to be rough.
You already used the bonus action to make the.
Oh, okay, no worries.
Yeah, you only get 1 bonus action. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry, my bad. Yep.
That's fine. Yeah, we'll go through that again before the next session.
Yeah, it's fine.
Cool. Mariel.
Mariel would like to loose another arrow, please, at cursory.
Yep.
So, longbow.
Perfectly lit up in Kura Actual's holy flames.
Yep.
That probably aren't holy.
And misses.
9 does miss, unfortunately.
Fine. And oh no, I don't want to move the map.
Well, you could move them there.
I'm going to move to here.
Okay. Nice.
And that's my turn. And by move the map, I meant I moved the map on screen, so everyone just shifted around. Earthquake!
Celeste, your turn.
A crossbow it.
Crossbow.
Can you just avoid critically failuring, otherwise you're going to hit me, I feel.
Ooh, does a 9 hit?
Unfortunately, a 9 doesn't hit.
What in the world was that?
These rolls recently have been not very good.
Why couldn't we have the same luck as earlier?
Yeah.
Anything else?
Can I move?
Yeah, you can move.
Okay, I'm a move. Doop. That's not the right button. Doop. I'm a move here.
Nice.
Thanks.
So Kura 2 will make more attacks. Actually, it's going to fly over to here. Then it's going to make a beak attack against Book Drop, which was a 6 to hit.
That's not going to hit.
Nope. And then as it's swinging down with its beak, it's going to fling its talons up at Ophelia. 23 to hit.
Yeah.
But it rolled min damage of 4.
Oh, easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Yeah. And that's what it's going to do. Kura Actual.
Okay, a little hurt, but I'm gonna go for it anyway. I'm going to swing my scimitar.
Scimitar.
I'm watching Kura, and I'm just imagining Kiara, one of the VTubers.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about, yeah.
You kids, honestly. Oh, 22.
Yeah, 22.
Ooh.
Okay, let's get my cursor back on screen. There we are. That's 6 slashing, and I don't know why my things aren't working. But it's also an extra 3 fire damage from my Mantle of Flame.
Nice.
The extra 3 damage is when you deal fire damage.
Yeah, whenever you roll... it's roll fire damage on my
Yeah,
turn.
whenever you deal fire damage, add an extra.
That's my bad, so ignore that 3. Never mind.
Aww.
Oh,
You need a flaming sword.
I do need a flaming sword.
Mhm.
Actually, I do have that, but it's not yet.
Not yet.
Soon.
That's gonna be my turn.
Cool.
Can't leave this thing.
Ophelia.
I'm gonna try to chill touch the man, the Cora number 2, please.
Chill touch, yeah.
Please.
Oh, it doesn't make a difference because it's a ranged spell attack in melee range, so it would be at disadvantage.
I
But-
suppose a 9
Yes.
anyway. I could have taken the disengage action, right? I need to take that as an action.
Yeah,
Okay, I'll stay there for now.
cool. Kura 3. This other bird. I thought we were friends, other bird, but obviously you're not because you're hurting. So we'll attack you with a beak. 14 to hit.
Nope, that misses.
Whoa.
Nice.
Mage armor.
It's because of the mage armor.
Yeah.
Nice. So like he lunges towards you and like an extra shimmer appears and he just brushes off of it. But will spin around and flail at you with its talons. Ooh. For an 18.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
And that's 10 slashing damage.
I am down!
Hold on. Doesn't fire damage also trigger?
Yeah, it takes 3 fire damage.
Okay.
And I'm down.
So it takes 3 fire damage in retaliation.
Oh my gosh. And it's not dead still.
And
I thought this only happened in Stefan's campaigns.
It's fine, it's only the first encounter.
Fine. You guys can heal, right?
yeah.
Yes.
Right?
My god doesn't exist, I can't, sorry.
I'll be a bit nice and say that the fall damage that you would have taken from falling because you're flying it currently won't like make you fail a death save.
I was gonna say, like, wouldn't that just, like, kill?
Yeah.
Nah.
I
But-
am not emitting light anymore.
Yeah, not a man. Like, you fall to the floor.
Ouch.
And then with the rest of its turn, after getting that fire damage flung back at him, he's not looking very good and is going to use his movement to fly 60 foot upwards and try and escape.
Okay.
And now it's Book Drop's turn.
Alright, so if I spend my main action trying to pull out the core stuff, could I still do an attack with my bonus action?
It'll use a bonus action to pull it out.
Okay, so, like, would it use up my entire turn pulling out the quarter stuff?
No. So you could use a bonus action to pull out the quarterstaff,
Okay.
and then use your action to attack.
Okay, I'll try doing that then.
Cool.
So, do I just succeed in pulling it out with my bonus action?
Yeah, like, it's sand. It's not like... Yeah, you managed to get out.
Okay, and then I'm going to try and attack again, and hopefully not bury it back into the sand again. That's a bit better.
Yep.
Yeah. 21 does hit.
Cool.
damage.
And here's hoping. Oh!
Nice.
Smush.
Took a big whack.
Yep.
Big whack.
Anything else?
I could expend a key point to punch it, could I? Or would that be it? Or is that for my
You've already used your bonus.
Yeah, alright, then I can't do anything else then. Yep, I'm good.
Cool. Muriel.
How high up is Kura 3?
So this bird total away from you, because Kura flew upwards to meet it, then it flew 6. It's probably at most 100 foot away.
Awesome. I'm just gonna loose another arrow at it.
Yeah.
For 22.
Yeah, that's.
Oh.
And
I just shoot it right in the eye.
yeah. After the fire damage of the mantle, it was left on 1 HP.
Soften him up for you.
Only cost you your consciousness.
Oh,
So then this big bird, the arrow pierces through, and just tumbles to the ground.
Okay. I still have movement, so I'm just gonna move next to Kura here, and that's my turn.
Nice. Celeste.
You're like, I don't know what to do, but I support you. I'm gonna move here. And can I heal Kura, or can I only make them stable?
You can heal them.
Oh, I will heal. I will cure wounds. La.
Roll.
Huh? Roll what?
So
roll cure wounds. Oh,
roll
yeah.
heal wounds.
Oh.
So you get
wow.
10 health back.
good God, that is 3/4 of my health.
That
Two-thirds of my health,
undid,
yeah.
that undid the Talon's attack that knocked you
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
Kura! And I will hug Kura.
Oh,
She's
thank
still
you.
alive.
That still hurts. Thank
Yay.
you.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
Anything else you want to do?
No, I end my turn.
So Kura 2, seeing its brethren knocked out of the sky with arrows, thinks, maybe I'm not going to get out of this one. So another attack. So beak attack against book drop.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 7 to hit.
That's not gonna hit.
And then talons against Ophelia. 16 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
That'll be 9 damage.
Well.
Have we got another one out?
Yeah, too.
Not quite.
Only 1%.
Anyway, let's not, otherwise I'll start playing the critical health music in black and white.
And that's all it's going to do. Kura actual.
My mage armor is gone. That's not good.
It is, yeah.
I guess seeing my friend being harried by this bird, I'll get up. And even though my mantle's not active, there's going to be a fire in her eyes as she throws a produce flame just right at it.
Yeet.
I was just about to say that.
Yeah.
Yeet the flame.
7.
No, 7 doesn't
Okay.
hit, unfortunately.
I will stand there and be frustrated.
Oh.
Actually, no, I'll fly my way over. Oh, half my movement to get up.
Interesting fact for you, Stefan.
Yeah.
Because mage armor isn't concentration, it's still active.
Yay.
So you're still armoured up.
I'm still armored up. I will
But still
then-
frustrated.
half my movement, would that be 15 or 20 feet I could fly?
I'm harsh, so you'd have 15 left.
Okay. 5, 10, 15. There we are. That's my turn.
Nice. Ophelia.
Well, considering that I'm dying, I'm just gonna throw a chill touch at Cora again. Not our Cora, but the enemy one.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh,
Isn't it with disadvantage because
It
it's
is
a
disadvantage, yeah.
range?
I do have superior. Oh no, I'm not a fucking drow. Never mind. Sorry, I'm too used to playing drows. I'll just roll again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
13 still hits.
oh.
6 points of necrotic damage, please.
Not quite dead yet.
I'm assuming you're just going to stay there.
Yeah, that's all I can do.
Book drop.
Alright. Thoroughly pissed, I'm going to try one more swing my quarter. If this doesn't work, I'm going to punch it, and I will punch this bird in the face if I have to. That looks like that's going to hit.
Yeah, that hits, yeah.
Good. I whack it, like, directly between its eyes, and just, like, with the remaining force, just force it into the ground.
Just like a...
Just a plume of sand kicking up, and it slams into the floor.
Nice. So as the sand settles, and you start look around the aftermath of the battle,
Yeah.
We will unfortunately have to leave the session there
Alright.
because it is nearly 10:30.
It's almost exactly when you need to stop. Yep.
Yeah, because unfortunately, but this should be the only week this happens. But I've been scheduled in for 6:30 in the morning.
It's totally fine, don't worry. The only thing I was going to add was I was going to hold up my slate in Kura's direction, just got any berries?
I'll hold up 4 fingers.
Nice.
Meriel would just loot cursory then.
No, we'll do all that. We'll do all that next time. There's no
Yeah.
point doing this all right now.
At the start of the next.
Yeah.
We also need a session name.
Oh, do you know
We'll
what
work it
I
out later.
came up with? Do you know what I came up with? And Stefan, you're gonna love this, right? Listen, are y'all listening? Close encounters of the bird kind.
Yes. 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 Yes.
Sure.
Yes.
Well, I hope you guys have had fun watching, and I hope you guys have had fun playing.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you,
Yep.
Tom.
It's all right, and we'll pick it up in 2 weeks' time because I don't know if I mentioned it on screen, but the session is going to be every 2 weeks because I have work.
Yep.
Adulting.
Alright, see you then.
See you guys. Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, stream friends.
See ya.